Let me talk to you.
Everybody, welcome to the show. How are you? It's good to see you. It's good to have you. Welcome to Let Me Talk to You. I got a lot of problems with you people, and now you're going to hear about it. No, it's all good. How are you? Oh, man. So, we got a lot to talk about today. We got to go through Showcase. We're going to go through AEW Fight Forever. We're going to go through... we got to go through details of Showcase matches is one of the big things I want to talk about. And we got some Showcase matches still not revealed. Now there are rumblings that it's going to be Brock Lesnar, but we'll have to see about that. We will. But if you guys are just joining us here, welcome to Let Me Talk to You. Every Wednesday at 1 p.m. is the plan so far, is we could do the live show. We do the live show here. We all hang out, be positive, be good, be kind to other people, do your thing. Have something good to bring to the chat. If you're being a dummy, people will tell you to get out. It's just empty threats. It's okay. Have a good time. Hang out. Chat amongst yourselves. Hang with me. It's going to be a good time. By the way, big thank you to everybody. I posted this on Twitter the other day. Thank you guys. It's right up there. Now it's next to The Rock and Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. We hit 100,000 subscribers. Got the plaque arrived. It's great. It says Assemble on it. Very proud, and I owe everything to you guys because you made it possible. So thank you very much for your support. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, Super Chat's already starting. You guys are insane. Looks like I won't be getting a Classic Kane. I'm disappointed. Sin Nickel, I thought we were getting WrestleMania 14. I thought there was like Mania 14 was in one of the reveal trailers. I could be way wrong. I feel like a lot of us just kind of saw stuff. It wasn't really there. Phoenix FBA, you're live in two places at once. Uh-oh. Is LA Knight somewhere talking about things? Oh my goodness. Well, we'll have to see. All right. First thing I want to talk about is I do want to go over and not to burst your bubble, but we are going to talk about AEW Fight Forever just for a second here. For those of you that do play it, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Fight Forever Season 3 just dropped, and we're getting Swerve, Claudio, Jamie Hayter, 3 wrestlers in the pack. You got more moves, more custom stuff. They did a bunch of patch fixes, which we'll take a look at. But the big deal here is I think Swerve is the headlining act. They also have Beach, Day and Night Beach that you can be a part of. So more customizations, more music tracks. Oh, Cruz Madrid subscribed. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, watch out there, dummy. But we got the beach. The beach does kind of look cool. I will say, I like that we got a beach. You got Day-Night Beach cycle. Like, this better be in custom arenas. I'm sure someone bought it and knows for sure. But I like that you got a daytime and nighttime beach. Just, could we not get some... Can we not get some more match types? I didn't pick it up. Are you picking this up? Do you play Fight Forever anymore? I do like that Season 3, it doesn't cost as much as the other seasons. I will say. I do like the beach show. Like, I like that they're doing that. Claudio in there. It's a good time. Oh, he lives on the bump. Oh, Matt Camp. Yeah, I heard about that. That's so sad. Matt Camp from WWE's The Bump was let go. That's a shame. I could slide right in there, no problem. See, it's like the same face, same guy. Wouldn't make a difference. I do like that Season 3 is out. Good for them. The thing, though, is about Season 3, everybody, is going to be pricing. So Fight Forever has done a good thing here. I will give them their credit where credit is due. Season 3 is $16.99 if you want to get the full pack. You want to get the whole thing for Season 3, $16.99 Canadian at least. But you're going to get Swerve to the beach, Giant Swing in the ring, Hater's Gonna Game, and the freebies. So Swerve, Claudio, Jamie Hayter, day and evening beach maps, 33 brand new moves, 42 new skins and attire options, and 11 new music tracks. So that's if you want to get the whole season. I presume they're releasing all of these over the course of the next like 2-3 months. If you want to get just Swerve on his own, you can get the Swerve to the Beach pack, which is $9.99. That's going to give you just Swerve and the Beach, I believe. That's what you're getting. 3 more, yeah, just that. 2 new attire options. Now, the thing that they did very good here is they also added in free pack on top of it. So for free, if you just have Fight Forever, you can get this, which is going to be the music tracks and 10 new attire options as their way of saying thank you. This is a good move by AEW, Fight Forever, and AEW Games. Good job. You put out free stuff, you adjusted the pricing, you didn't go wild with $30, you made it $16. Much more reasonable. I think that the DLC names are great. We wanted them in there. It's good. I think the price in the US, Fight Forever has also dropped considerably, so you can probably get Fight Forever on the cheap. I do wish that they added more match types. I do wish they did a little bit more there. It's not enough. It's not enough for me to turn am I going to go back into Fight Forever? No. It's 2K season, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't got time for that. I do like the pack. I think the pricing is better. Is it enough value for the dollar? It's subjective. It's what anybody thinks. It is what it is. But I do like they did that. And then they also released some patch notes here too, guys. And I'll get back to the chat in just a second. We'll wrap up our Fight Forever conversation here. But patch 1.9 is here. And there is a slew of bug fixes that are in there. Gameplay across all platforms, like auto-select. There's achievement fixes, transparent collisions with the ladders, wrestlers floating above the ring, fixed dive attacks. So there's a lot. There's menu fixes, the AEW logo. What is it? Fix an issue where the AEW logo displays in the news pop up in the window. So they're just doing a lot of little online things. Title screen, replace the title screen with artwork for season 3. That's good. So it looks a little bit more updated. So they are doing some things to fix the game, but I guess the biggest thing is going to be that it's still not giving you the new match types. But what we heard from the devs before was, at least I think from the community dev people, it's always going to be a few months behind. So even if we want things like new match types, that could be on the list. And I say could be, but it's going to be a little far behind, ladies and gentlemen. So we don't know for sure. But that's all the AEW Fight Forever news that we're going to talk about, because we're going to get into the 2K stuff, because we got a lot to talk about here. There's a lot of things going on. We got new screenshots coming out. Alba Fire and Aladon. When I first looked at this, I glanced at it online and I was like, oh, is this like on SmackDown? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like legit. They did this. Oh my good God. Like, this looks good. This does look good. Going over to Super Chats for a second here, guys. Sin Nickel, $5. Thank you very much, buddy. 2K needs to do live updates like AEW does. Yeah, I totally agree. I would much rather have WWE 2K doing a little bit more of the live service stuff. I want to wait and see what's going to happen with my faction this year. It's got me very interested to see if they fix it and they do right by fans. It could be a big win to give us that live update thing that we're talking about here. Oh, Ben, just with the $5, no message. Ben, you want to talk? Ken, thank you so much for your donation. Ian, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much for your super chat. I hope they add Mr. Kennedy finisher in the game. Oh, I thought you were just going to say Mr. Kennedy in the game. And is Lita going to be in 2K24? Lita's not confirmed. However, Trish Stratus got a new model update right around for her WrestleMania attire. So I really believe that we're going to get Lita in the game. There's no reason not to. She was working with WWE this past year. By all accounts, she should be in the game. There's no reason why Lita shouldn't be in there. So Ian, I would totally think they should be in there. What was Kennedy's finisher? I forget. Blake, thank you, buddy. AEW's mobile game has a $20 battle pass. What? The new one? The new mobile game has a $20 battle pass? Oh no. What's going on? Oh, no, dude, no. FBE. I hope you can select the ring announcer from the match options because Samantha's in the game. Yeah, so we're going to take a look at that in just a second here, guys. So Samantha Irving confirmed to be in the game. She was in with the Bray Wyatt, the brand new reveal of Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, I should say. But let me just pull that up for you guys because I got it. I got it kicking around here. I put together a little bit of some detail for my stuff. Jackie, thank you very much, says, do you think 2K should bring back OMG moments? 100%. I missed the, oh god, I almost knocked everything over. 100%. I like OMG moments. It's so much better. I like just being able to easily press the button and then it does it. But I like that this year we're getting a lot more freedom. So it's probably going to make up for it that they're doing a little bit more. The 3-person, like jump over the top rope. I think that's cool. That's going to go far for me. So I think that's going to be a good win. But FBE is my guy who always loves the Bray Wyatt. So Samantha Irving confirmed to be in 2K24. I love it. it goes far for me, ladies and gentlemen. I like that a lot. Ben, thank you very much. So no Mania 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Correct. As far as we know. Man, that's a bummer. It is a bummer to me too, Ben. So big matches, misses 2. No Taker versus Triple H, only 1 Cena match, no Hogan versus Rock. Again, I feel like Hogan Rock was teased. Am I wrong? Did I see a WrestleMania 18 arena? I swear something was posted about that, but maybe I was just dreaming it. Let's go back to the live chat here. I'm back with the Universe Mode. Best in the world. Hi, I'm back. Well, hello. When will Universe Mode be revealed? No idea. The roster reveal is one of the most interesting pieces that people are looking out for, and it feels like roster reveal is probably next week. When is IGN Fan Fest? That is that next week as well? When IGN Fan Fest came out, it only did a sneak peek teaser. Excuse me. I think when IGN Fan Fest revealed 2K stuff last year, they just did the showcase trailer. They didn't show anything else. Could they do something different? Absolutely. But there's next Monday, the 19th. Thank you guys. So there's a good chance though that Fan Fest is going to be just the same thing, where it's going to be just, here's the 1-minute showcase trailer and nothing else. Because 2K is going to be doing the roster reveal. When that is, if it's the 19th is IGN on Monday, I'd almost put money on it, guys, that Fan Fest is Monday. Or excuse me, we know that Fan Fest is Monday. You guys said it. Monday the 19th, Tuesday the 20th. I would suspect 2K does it next week and they do the reveal. That's just a guess. The game is 2 weeks away. I know, Javi. A lot of people are getting a little upset that it's 2 weeks away and we still don't have a roster reveal. It's kind of bugging people too. But that's okay. We'll get there. You already know so much, and we're going to get into the showcase in a second, the big trailer reveal, because I got it here for us. Do you think Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax will be in the game? Yes. There's no reason they are not. I know Nia Jax came back. Like, she left the company, she came back. She'll be in. They'll toss her in there. It's 19 days away. Is it really, Fit Dad? It's 19 days until the game? Well, dang. You hear about Jake Cargill got released today? No. Brandon. So my favorite YouTuber that covers WWE, and when do you think we'll see? Well, thanks, buddy. When do you think we'll see Character Creation Suite? So a couple of things that have been coming in the comments, real hard, real fast, is Creation Suite and online. And also people have felt that there's not enough women's matches with Showcase mode. I've heard that coming around the pipe. And I agree with all of it. Now, we haven't seen Creation Suite, we haven't seen online, we haven't seen any of the modes. They are doing nothing but the marketing for 40 years of WrestleMania, because probably that's what WWE wants. That's the big hook this year. It's a big, big deal. Yes, there are only 21 matches for 40 years of WrestleMania. Yes, people are like, I want 40 matches for 40 years of WrestleMania, brother. I understand that. But I understand them not doing it. We only got like 13 or something the last 2 games. So I'll take more matches. And they got to cherry pick. They got to pick ones that are going to work based on the roster that's available, based on the legends that are available. It's probably not an easy thing to put together. Greg says Jade didn't get released. She just won't be at Chamber. Makes sense. She's probably at WrestleMania doing Mania things. So the trailer, the 2 men. And don't worry, this is a safe trailer. This is a safe place because I deleted all the real footage. Mania 17, I'm so excited for it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe you weren't around during that time. Maybe you were. Maybe you're too young. But WrestleMania 17 is my favorite WrestleMania of all time. And I'm getting the match. Yeah, we've had it in 2K, whatever. What was it, 14 or 16? I'm glad it was in there, but now I'm getting a modern, updated version of this match. The big glaring question is going to be, is the Rock see what's on my mind, Rock and Austin match from 17, is that going to feature Mr. McMahon? Are we going to get a blurred out face? Are they going to put in some sort of avatar? Are they just going to skip it? I'm very curious what they're going to do with McMahon in WrestleMania 17. But the 17 arena, I love it. We're getting The Fiend. We're also getting Austin, Kevin Owens in the match too. That shot, by the way, of, where is it? I have to replay this part. Of Bianca with a crowd shot. It looks awesome. They've done a very good job of building up. See, that match I'm going to be excited to play as. Like, that shot right there is so good. And hopefully we can play with the camera angles a lot more. Are they going to include any special WrestleMania intros for Showcase or just straight into the match? Good question. We didn't get intros for Showcase last. Maybe that. See, I want the Disturbed thing for Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania 17. I want that so badly. But if they don't do the entrances, that's how they get around it, and I will be very mad. But I'm getting Retro Rock. You're getting a couple of different versions of The Rock. So I'm happy about that. But this Bianca shot with the crowd, oh my God, it's so good. Jackie says, I love you. Well, thank you. I have kind words for you too. Thanks for supporting, Jackie. Mark, I heard Randy versus Seth WrestleMania 3. I heard that too. We're going to go through the Showcase list in just a second that was covered by SmackDown Hotel. But this trailer, guys, WrestleMania 20 Arena is in there. We're getting Firefly Funhouse. 39 we already know about from the early trailer. There is a lot of good matches in here. I think it's going to be a good balance. Do we always want more? 100%. I want way more. We're getting Brett versus Austin. We got The Fiend coming back. Got Hulk Hogan, brother. They got a lot of good variety when it comes to the Showcase. We're still waiting to see a lot more when it comes to 2K24 in terms of Universe Mode, Showcase. We did find out that Brian Williams tweeted out and responded to me that when it comes to Universe Mode, show intros are not returning, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen. So, show intros, when you boot up your Raw, your Monday Night Raw, it's not going to be there. It's a bit of a disappointment for some because it's that little detail that people were looking for. Universe Mode has me on the fence, I got to be honest, because I'm not sure how it's going to look, how it's going to play out, if it's going to be anything different. I feel like it's going to be small incremental fixes and bug tweaks to Universe Mode. My GM actually has me a little bit more excited this year, more than anything else, because we have the draft, we have contracts, but they've fixed contracts now. Oh, Jeremy subscribed. Oh, hell yeah. We've got more to the contract control, like different time frames. They have all the new match types are going to be in my GM. More general manager options are added as well. I think ECW is basically confirmed. They got more options in my GM. If they give me the full playable match types all in my GM, I might spend a little bit more time in my GM this year. I really don't know. What about you? For me, it's Universe. I'm worried that it's going to be just small updates. My Rise, a lot of people love My Rise. I am kind of like mid on My Rise because I'm like, I just want the unlockables and get through it. I don't have any other plans with My Rise. But some people love it, and I'm glad. I hope that the story is fun. I feel like it's always a little bit too long, but some people love it, and they love that it is long. That's what she said. Let's take a look at some of your super chats here, guys. Thank you very much for supporting. If you guys are just hanging out for the day, my name is Matt. Welcome to Assemble Live, dummy. We're talking about it. Let me talk to you. We got, what day is it today? It's Wednesday. So what's coming up? AEW is on Wednesday night tonight. You know what that means. Dynamite's I find AEW's got some overall problems, guys. And then we got SmackDown coming up on Friday with The Rock. Oh my gosh, that's going to be a hell of a show to watch. Cynical. Hashtag Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. Yes, Liv Morgan. Watch me. She's doing things. FBE says they'll put the green guy from the move from Stargate vs. Raw as a replacement for Vince. That's a good idea. Put green shirt guy in there. It's a very good idea. Ben, thank you, buddy. What's your favorite Mania Arena stage design? Mine is 24, huge building like a stage outside. Mine's like, Ben, I'd have to go back and look. I mean, I love 17 because it's nostalgia. 25 is nice. 30, when did Seth cash in? Was that 31? That's a cool stage. The play button. The roller coaster one is also really cool. So they've done some good ones. Last year's was pretty cool. The whole like orchestra stage, the Hollywood stage thing. It was pretty good. So they got some good ones. I hope this year, I mean, it's going to be the big bell for Philly. I like when the crowd now for premium live events, WrestleMania, they can't really do this, but I like for premium live events, they bring the crowd in really close. Like Backlash, that felt like grungy Attitude Era because the crowd was like falling over each other. It was so packed. I miss things like that. Oh, Travis, Assemble supporter, brother. Thank you very, very much for your support. Avi, 11 months, brother. Too sweet. I don't need graphic intro. Just want the pyro. Congrats on 100K. Go back to trailer. Rock uses the wrong elbow. Updated stadium roof in Asuka photo too. Really? All right, Javi. I heard someone say that they used the wrong elbow pad. Javi's usually right about these things. Shout out to Javi. Okay, there's The Rock. We're getting retro Rock. I love it. I got my Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 17. I'm happy. Happy guy. All right, gotta keep pausing here. Bianca shot's so good. What'd you say, Javi? The updated stadium roof in Asuka's photo? Oh, yeah. So custom arenas has me very interested this year because of all of the WrestleManias that we are getting and all of the different designs, and a lot of the creators out there have been pointing out things like what Javi is saying, where there's a lot of nuances, like a lot of new updates that they're seeing to arenas, like the roof. They're doing a lot of different stuff. I love it. So I hope that they're going to give people more tools when it comes to creation suite. Okay, got shot at Flair. Charlotte's return is coming, eh? She's like doing squats and stuff. She's ready to go. All right, where was the other man? WrestleMania 10. Oh, yeah. Elbow pad is on the left. So he does the right. Eh. It glitches so much in the games, too, you know. End of the trailer mentioned WrestleMania. They mentioned WrestleMania 30 Arena. Do they? Neat. Craig, Matt, do you think the still standard deluxe edition players will still get the option of WrestleMania DLC pack? As I heard, it will be available in the summer. Yeah, Craig. So a lot of people do ask. It's a good question. A lot of people ask about the WrestleMania 40 DLC pack. If you buy the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition, you're going to get all of it, everything. That includes the future WrestleMania 40 Arena and the other DLC that's included. I think it's like alt attires and stuff. Oh yeah, it's like it's like Triple H and it's Macho Man. It's a bunch of different attires. So you get all of that. But what they will likely do, I have to say likely because it's not there yet. But what they will likely do is sell, I think it's already there. It's in the store. I know it's an Xbox. They will sell you most likely the individual 40 Years WrestleMania pack. So you can buy just that DLC for like WrestleMania 40 and all of that DLC content separately. The WrestleMania 40 Arena is not coming out presumably until the summer. That's what's been reported, is that it's going to come out later, which, hey, I'm good for, because the 40 Years WrestleMania pack is going to give you all of these DLC, like this DLC content, the Triple H WrestleMania 30 attire and his look, like his shaved down head against Daniel Bryan. It's going to give us different models and different updates. And then I'm going to get the WrestleMania 40 Arena. Like, that keeps me going on top of the DLC all year. That's the stuff I want them to do. Scott Bond says my super chat is gone. What? How dare they? What are you doing for Valentine's Day, man? Making another baby? Yeah. No. I told her no. We are getting Indian food, and my wife she likes making cocktails. She's doing cocktail night. She's got all the fixins and this stuff, and she's got the shakers, and she does all the shaking, and I watch, and I drink. Kids are home. We're gonna get the kids. They get to pick their special dinner, which for them is quite simple, but they're gonna get them something. So yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have some fun. Asuka versus Bianca match showcase is kind of not good. So, Mumita Das, I agree with you. I didn't care for the Bianca Asuka match at WrestleMania. I thought it was meh. I didn't think it was great as a match. So them putting in that as the match, I'm kind of meh. I'm like, you couldn't pick anything else? Like, maybe the Trish Lita tag team match is in there. Maybe. Look at this terrible Bayley head model. Maybe I wish they didn't do Becky, or excuse me. We know that we're going to get Charlotte, Becky, Ronda. That's one of the matches too. We're going to go through the list in a second here. But you make a good point. I didn't care for the Asuka Bianca match. I feel like, are you really putting that one in? Because they can't do you know what? If Sasha was there, they would have done Sasha Bianca at WrestleMania. But that's not an option. I just felt like it was kind of an match. There's a lot to choose from over years of WrestleMania. Why couldn't you give me WrestleMania 17, Chyna versus Molly Holly? Is it Molly Holly? No, Ivory. Ivory versus Chyna, because it was right to censor Ivory. Give me that match. You got Chyna's purple gear. Come on, let's go. Now, and that does bring on another point, and as we have Bayley here on screen, some people are feeling, and I will also shout with you, I wish there was better women's matches added into Showcase. The devs, I think, made a point in interviews to say, hey, we're doing better representation. We have more women's matches in 40 Years WrestleMania in the Showcase. I understand that it is about getting a healthy balance. I also understand for the history of WrestleMania that there are more male matches, and they're more historical. Just the nature of wrestling, sorry. But I do wish they added more. Just a couple more. Just a couple more. There's a few more, and it doesn't even have to be current stuff. You can go back to the past, but it's also probably dependent on what wrestlers, what legends are available to them, you know? So I think it's got to be a little tricky, right? Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler is really a match all I want. How dare you? How dare you say these things? What do you want? You want Maggle? I wonder if Pat McAfee's going to finally make it into the game. Is he in there or is he not? Chat is going crazy, guys. Apologize. Galaxy X Music, thank you for your super chat. Check out Journey of Wrestling. It's a booking sim. Oh, really? Cool. I might do that. Christopher Rock says, appreciate your work on keeping updated on 24. When do you think Alexa Bliss will return? She had a baby. So, she had the baby? I don't know. It depends. Maybe she won't return to wrestling. If she does, after WrestleMania. That's always a good time to come back in. Fiendish FBE says 2K used Bray Wyatt model from 23 and put the Fiend mask on it and shortened his beard because the Fiend hair wasn't like that. But I'm happy he's in. Let status can change the hair. I saw that too, buddy. It's not perfect. The mask is kind of cut down, right? Or the hair is changed, but it does. I looked at it again with the beard and I agree. I was like, oh, they definitely just put the mask over Bray Wyatt. Hey, I got the entrance. You got everything you wanted, right? Sherry versus Moolah. Mike, that's a great one to pick from. Where's Braun? He was injured. She had a baby in like November. Yeah, they might. I mean, with Triple H too. Triple H is the kind of guy who's like, he doesn't just throw everybody back out on TV when they come back. He puts them out there when there are plans. And I like that about Triple H. I like that. Now, let's get into 40 years of WrestleMania. We got the showcase, but let's talk about the matches. I do like this graphic and what we're getting here. By the way, guys, if you are joining us here live on youtube.com/Assemble Show, do me a favor if you can. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, because that helps us out. That does good things. That gets us going, keeps us entertained, keeps the show and the lights on. And hit the like button because it helps us, because we have almost 900 people in the chat right now. So there's 800 and change of you, which is an incredible amount of people in the community coming by. Do me a favor if you can, smash that like button. Goes a long way. Subscribing to the channel helps us grow and do more. And public service announcement here, we got more content coming out February, March, April. We got a laundry list of things that we're doing on the channel. Unfiltered is doing well, which is just us chit-chatting, whether it's here or I'm making coffee or I'm in the car or whatever. But it's us talking about big wrestling topics, bro. All the big ones. Vince Russo needs to be DLC, bro. Every time you get Stone Cold, Austin was the guy. Sorry. But we have Unfiltered on the channel. We've got a My Rise series that I am percolating right now. So when 2K24 comes out, you will see My Rise content here on the channel. We Book WWE is coming back when we have 2K24. Your Wednesday live shows of Let Me Talk to You. Your 2K24 news and updates. Fight Forever. I'm tired. There's stuff every day. Can you turn the music down? It's getting louder at times. Is it getting louder? Oh, I apologize. Good looking out. All right. Hold on a second. I go into the thing. I grab the audio. We'll turn that bad boy down. We'll turn that bad boy down. We'll turn that bad boy down. There we go. There, let's not hurt anybody's ears. Getting loud because it's doing things. Put a cornet in the game. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that. So I appreciate you guys coming by. And another fun little announcement thing, because we are going to get into this too. Studio updates. So we've hit milestones. We hit 100K. We're moving past that. Podcast is going to be taking off at the live shows. We're doing that every week. We're building this out to do more wrestling content. So all the 2K stuff you guys come here for primarily, yes, it's all staying, it's all cooking, we're all going, brother. But we got to expand this thing. We got to do more stuff around wrestling. So we're covering all the WWE stuff through news and updates as we go, and we keep building this thing out. But the cool thing is we are actually going to be, this year, the plan is to build out the studio and shove these walls bigger. We're going to see a bigger set and some updates for the studio. Very excited. Wife gave permission. She said, let's go. And I said, all right. Welcome to the Showcase of the Immortals. Guys, if you don't want spoilers, but it's pretty much everywhere, so hang on and hold on to your butts, because we've got the list, according to SmackDown Hotel, of the 40 years of WrestleMania matches so far that have been announced. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Randy Savage. You guys tell me in the chat too, what matches are you excited for when it comes to the showcase? AJ Lee, Christy Hemme. Mike, that's a great match. Add that back in there. Sean Nathan says, nice jacket. What jacket? He ain't wearing no jacket. He got a hoodie on. Assemble best in the game. Best in the world. Just stop your face. Lex, what's going on? Wrestling. Lex. Let's go. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Randy Savage. With George the Animal Steel and Miss Elizabeth. Question mark. Is George the Animal Steel and Miss Elizabeth getting into the game? We can only hope. We can only hope and speculate that they're going to be in there. The DLC, or excuse me, not the DLC, the unlockables for Showcase Mode has got me a little tickled in all the right places because we could be getting some really, really good stuff like Hulk Hogan brother versus Andre the Giant with Bobby the Brain Heenan for the WWE Championship, WWF Championship, WrestleMania 3. Then you got Rick Rude, Ultimate Warrior. This was in all the preview coverage so far. We have seen this match. Excited to get Rick Rude in there. Javi says, do you think Jimmy Hart or more managers will be in? I kind of feel like they're going to do it with Miss Elizabeth. Oh, I get Miss Elizabeth in there. We can create WCW with Lex Express. Come on. I'm here for it. It was a Macho Man. Ben, biggest meh is Triple H versus Orton. Like, on all Triple H Mania matches, that's the one you pick, not Taker, Cena, or Cena, Orton, triple threat. Goes for Orton, still not burning my light, sadly. Ben, that's a very good point. That match was very meh. Very meh. Maybe we'll get pleasantly surprised. And Sin says Santina Marella, WrestleMania 17. Was that Santina? Oh, Santina Marella. Oh, no. Lakota, do you think we would ever see the return of the ability of having men versus women? Probably not. I really don't think so. VJC, good to see you, buddy. Congratulations on it. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. I think Brock is part of those 3 matches that are not announced. I do agree. So we got Rick Rude, Hulk Hogan versus Randy Savage. Hulk Hogan. So we got 1, 2, 3 Hogan matches. All right. Okay, there's my qualm. I got a qualm with you, 2K. I know that Hulk Hogan is Hulk Hogan, brother, and Hulk Hogan is WrestleMania. You know, the 80s. He's so much of WrestleMania. How many main events? I get it. There's a lot of other matches we could have put in there. Someone's in there. We could have put in, like, I know that Hogan Andre is special, but we've played it. And some of these other ones we played too. Don't get me wrong. Like Austin Rock, we have played that at 17, but that's more, I don't know, it's subjective. I kind of feel like if you're going to go through these Mania matches, pick one. I don't need 3 Hulk Hogan matches. Do you? Hogan Savage, Hogan Warrior, and Hogan Andre. Out of those 3, what would you have picked if those are your options? Don't tell me Hogan Warrior WCW, because, well, we should have gotten that. Fireball. We need HBK, Brett, WrestleMania 12, Iron Man. That'd be so good. Goldust, Piper, Hollywood Blood. Yeah, that'd be sick. We can't get Goldust, though. The Parking Lot Brawl. I don't know. Hogan Andre? Why not Hogan Rock? Yeah, Lee, I don't know, though. Like, we haven't seen all of the announced matches. Hogan Rock. You seriously don't have that in the game? Be very surprised. I would be, honestly. But I feel like, why didn't you just do Hogan Rock as the match? Hogan Warrior, I felt was, again, it's subjective, and I think it's also the time you grew up. See, I feel like Hogan Warrior is cooler because it's the belts and Warrior wins and beats Hogan. I don't know. But you got those matches. Hogan Andre, Hogan Warrior, and Hogan Savage. Then you got Brett versus Roddy, which is cool. I think that's very cool. We got Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 10, the Intercontinental Championship. This one has me interested because of when we had the screenshots by 2K where they did show us Scott Hall holding up the ladder. Holding up the ladder. No, holding up the titles. Where is it? Where is it, 2K? Oh no, it was SmackDown Hotel who posted that. I just want to pull that up real quick. Finish Eric Rowan versus The Rock, WrestleMania 32. Yeah, slap that one in there if you can. Yeah, right there. This is great because right here, Razor Ramon grabbing both belts. I like that we're getting the updated retro Shawn Michaels, by the way. Very good news. I do like that he is pulling down. We saw in the video, too, for Showcase that he's holding up both belts in the victory motion. I like that they have the full hook now, the WWE one, where they're pulling the belts down. I hope this means I get double ladder matches, double title ladder matches, but I could be wrong. But I would like to see it. I'm just closing up this. I would like to see it. Don't get me wrong. And then for Showcase, as we continue on here, everybody, it's so cool to see Retro Sean in the IC titles. I know. I think they're doing a very good job when it comes to Showcase. I don't think it'll please everybody all the time. I said that I think the Showcase delivered this year. And I do stand by that because I do think it's delivering way better than what Ray's Showcase was and Cena's Showcase. I didn't care for those. I thought they were fine. I think that the core gameplay of Showcase needs to be overhauled. But 40 years WrestleMania, it's going to be a fun one. So Brett versus Roddy. That's cool. Razor, Sean. Brett versus Austin. The submission match. That one's going to be fun to play. Then you got Austin Rock. WrestleMania 17, hell yeah. Guerrero, Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 20 is fantastic. I wish they gave us Shawn versus Kurt as well. Then Shawn versus Jericho is also great, but can't do that. But I love they're giving us Eddie versus Kurt. That WrestleMania match is great. I love the WrestleMania 20 arena where they have the LED doors. They're put in there. So again, I hope that a lot of the templates we see for 2K24 for the arenas, those are updated, made available that you can download, you can create, and do a lot more. Shawn versus Rick. Ric Flair's not with WWE. Again, there's probably... What would be a fun conversation is finding out from the 2K devs like in a year. It's like, hey, what matches were on your list? Because this is the final product. But what was on the list? Like, okay, here's all the fantasy matches, like the fantasy matches, but the ones that we wish we could have. It probably would be things like Rick versus Shawn. Jericho, like anybody, because everyone's got a love for something. Taker Shawn WrestleMania 25 is great. Randy versus Seth 31. I don't know if I agree putting this match in there, because you know what bothered me about the match was that it was in the daytime. Outdoor stadiums, daytime wrestling, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Guys are sweating way too much. It looks weird in the daylight. That kind of wrecked it for me. Wasn't this also the Sting WrestleMania, and he came out as well against Triple H, but it was daytime. You had daytime Sting. Then we had the other one, or was it still the same one where Bray Wyatt came out and did his entrance at this WrestleMania 31? And you had daytime Bray. Just wrecks those gimmicks, just hurts it. You wait till the end of the night and then you get Undertaker, and it's dark out. You can't do that. You can't have Sting in the daytime and Bray in the daytime. It wrecks it, man. So I did not care for this match because daytime wrestling sucks. The thing is, too, is like, fun match, but it was all the ending. It was the giant RKO. Yes, it's iconic, but it's one moment. I felt like you could have picked a different match, especially for Orton. You know what would have been a good idea if you wanted to get a Seth match in there? Seth versus Cody. Cody's return debut. That would have just been a fun one to do. You already got another Cody match in there. And that would have given you a Seth match. But Seth versus Randy is a fine match. But I would have loved to see something else. A retro Randy Orton. But again, if you don't have Edge in there either, then there's a lot of matches you can't do. Becky Lynch, Ronda, Charlotte Flair, WrestleMania 35. Glad this is in. Interesting that Ronda is in there. I really wondered if Edge was going to be in the game, because Ronda left in like October and Edge left in September. I feel like they're very close. Like they could have been in the game if they made it happen. And then we get the Fiend, I almost did Vince Russo. Firefly Fun House match, bro. This is awesome. I love the fact that they're putting in the Firefly Funhouse and you're going to be able to actually play it. No Taker versus Brock. Could be in there. People are posting stuff online. I don't trust the internet all the time. But people are posting stuff that it's like, you can see there's going to be Brock matches. I think Brock is in the game. I think it's just one of those situations they're just not going to talk about him. They're not going to promote him. They'll have the matches in there. Seth versus Logan versus KSI. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I would put that match in there. Hell yeah. Coffin match, RKO. Hell yeah. I really wish they did the Boneyard. So do I. AJ Taker, Boneyard with Taker's full entrance. He's got the Metallica going. Like, do it. Yeah, the Bray versus Cena Firefly Funhouse match. Is it going to be a quick time event? There are little moments in the trailer. Let me see if I can pull it up here for you guys. there's little moments in the trailer as it'll come up here where it's looks like you're in the match itself, but it's going to be more quick time and just like kind of go from cutscene to in there and do a move to Bray. That's it. I don't know. Mark, will Edge template be in the game in Retro Brock? I think I think everything Edge will be in the game. You may even get the call name of Edge, or it'll be the Rate Ed R Superstar Ed. We might be dealing with that this year. Everything but Edge's music is going to be in there in the Titantron. The only hope, though, is like if you have people like What's the Status, can they go in there? Can they find that model? Maybe there's going to be an Edge hidden model. Be able to pull that out. Firefly Funhouse would be cool. Excited for that one. Zelina Vega's model looks good. Redman, Yoko Brett? Yeah, that would have been fun, dude. Redman, if they gave us Yoko Brett and the Hulk Hogan brother. Predict that's going to happen at WrestleMania this year with The Rock. They're going to do it that way. Oh, man, I hope. Also, did they intentionally not show Razor's face because he is still the same model? Potentially. They probably can't update a lot of people. They got to recycle models and just fix some of the lighting in the hair. Sin Nickel, huge super chat. Dude, thank you very, very much. The problem for me with Showcase is lack of replayability. 100%. You play through it once and you lock everything and never again. That is the problem I have with Showcase any given year, is it's not giving us a lot of variety. It is one and done. I wish there was something to do with the difficulty, because you can play Showcase on easy all the way to whatever, Legend, and it doesn't change. So that's part of the problem for me with Showcase, like you're saying, Sin, is there's no replayability. I'll just put this thing on easy and then just kind of enjoy the ride and the matches and the unlockables. But I wish there was like, okay, if you play it on Legend, you're going to get the hard thing to unlock, like the managers or something else that's like a secret attire at the very end, or giving you the achievements to be able to unlock it. If you say, hey, you got to beat Showcase on easy, and then another one if you're going to beat it on Legend. So you have some incentive to play it back. But I agree. Once you play it once, it's kind of done. And maybe it's going to be different for this year, but we will see. We will see, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know. We are weeks away, though. And I have questions. I have so many questions. Ray versus Bray Wyatt Mountain Dew. They didn't do the Mountain Dew. Ray versus LA Knight. Ray versus Dom was it Cinnamon Toast Crunch match? Give me that. Where's the Ray Dom Cinnamon Toast Crunch match? Breakfast cereal match. We're going to get Sophie John Cena, Austin Owens, WrestleMania 38. Rhea Charlotte, that one I'm glad is in there. WrestleMania 39 was great. The Bianca Asuka match is where I have a question mark. Does that one and the Randy Orton Seth one really need to be in there? I feel like Bianca Asuka could have been subbed out. I wish that if it was a modern one, Trish and Lita and Becky versus Damage Control, I wish they did that. Just to be able to put like multiple legends in there. And if Mickie James was available, I wish they did Trish versus Mickie at WrestleMania. Put that in there. Or like I said, Ivory versus China at WrestleMania. Then you got Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. There's also an alternate ending here. If you beat Roman, because I've seen the victory motion online. If you beat Roman, you get to Cody victory. And then 19, 20, and 21 to be announced. These are the other possible, according to SmackDown Hotel, they did a great write-up here. The other possible matches. You can see these matches are hinted. They're not confirmed. So these are hinted at matches. Hogan, T, Piper, Orndorff, with special enforcer Muhammad Ali. I speculated on this one for WrestleMania 1 because even Triple H at the press conference talked a lot about WrestleMania 1, the tag team match. It looks like we're going to get the tag team match at WrestleMania 40. This is a great kind of callback. Kind of all ties together. But I did see someone post online or reach out to the family of Paul Orndorff. And I believe it was Paul Orndorff's son, but someone in the family, I thought, posted and replied, and said they don't have a relationship with WWE, like for games and stuff. So I don't know if he's actually going to be in there. It would just make total sense to me because you got Muhammad Ali added in, and that was Muhammad Ali's big moment with WWE. Usos versus KO Sammy should have been in. That's a great one too because it's a culmination of like Sammy's story. Kane with China and Triple H. That's the one. So people are getting mad too because they're like, we don't have a Kane, or no, it was Kane Undertaker. People were mad they didn't get Kane Undertaker. Kane Triple H WrestleMania 14, I think can have, is that 15 or 15? That one I think is possible because they showed off China in the screenshot and China was in that WrestleMania gear. So I think there is a possibility that that match is going to be one of them. I'd love to see it because that version of Triple H is his DX theme. And it's early, my time, DX, Triple H. And you got Kane, Retro Kane. Kurt Angle versus Shawn, WrestleMania 21. I don't know why this is the most speculated one. Maybe there's a shot of the arena for 21. And Brock Taker, WrestleMania 30. I feel like that Brock match is in there. You're going to put any Brock match in, it's going to be that one. You don't need to get the many Brock matches of Roman Reigns. Goldberg isn't going to be a match. So, you got to think that that's the Undertaker match they're going to put in there. But what say you? What matches do you guys want to see when it comes to Showcase? The other piece is going to be DLC. I got no idea what they're going to do with DLC. I got nothing. Quick question. Redman, what's up? Still confused? Is the Showcase only available with that edition as early access before releasing this summer? What is the benefit? Is Showcase only available with that edition? No, Showcase is available across all editions of the game. Standard, Deluxe, and 40 Years of WrestleMania edition. You get the Showcase mode. The difference is going to be in the DLC, in the additional content that you're going to get when you get the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition. I will pull it up. It's a good question, though, because a lot of people have asked this. A lot. And there's still confusion on it. You get 40 Years of WrestleMania, you get to play that. Showcase. Period. Don't matter what version you get. Where is it? So if you get the 40 Years of WrestleMania edition, you get everything. Season Pass, the Nightmare Family Pack, which is the pre-order bonus. You get the Deluxe Edition Pack bonus, Supercharger to unlock everything, the My Rise additional attributes, and the bonus WrestleMania Pack. That's the one that most people are asking about. So what's in this pack? So if you get the 40 Years of Mania edition, you get this bonus. If you just get Standard or Deluxe, presumably, it says not available sold separately. Presumably, you will be able to buy this separately in like a few months after release. It's usually what they do. So, what's in this pack for you? It's already included in the Mania edition. The 40 years, the exact release date, content amounts, post-launch, and subject to change. It still needs to be announced. But what you can expect is the 40 Years of WrestleMania Arena, Gold My Faction cards, alternate WrestleMania attires for Triple H for WrestleMania 30, Rhea's 36, Macho King at WrestleMania 6, Charlotte Flair 32, and Rey at 22. That's what you're going to get if you get this pack, or you just get the 40 Years edition. There you go. Matthew Kenny says, oh, so there you go. That's how it works. Oh, Matthew Kenny with the super chat. Hey, Matt. Hi. I got a new credit card. So how do I join Assemble Club? I forgot. Hope all is well. Can't wait for the game. Oh, dude, thank you so much. You should just see on the main screen, or right now, you should see a button that says join. If you join, you can select club member and support and whatever you want to do. We're just looking for that little join button. And that's how you join for memberships. Thank you very much for your support as always. Is Goldberg in the game? Haven't seen him. He has no contract with WWE, so I assume he is not in the game. Spencer, Triple H Mania 15 was just before my time. He used DX theme there. Yes, he did. But I'd love it if he was in there. That version, that look of Triple H. I always like that. There's a lot. Well, I'm excited. We got Zelina Vega in the game. We got some cool entrances. See, Trish's got the updated Molly, updated look. That makes me think that Lita is going to be in the game. Lunatic says, thank you for the info. You're welcome. No problem. All the new title belts are going to be in the game. I want to see Roman Reigns' double title entrance. And are they going to add more double title motions? Javi says, don't lose my super chat. I'm sorry, Javi. Yeah, things are coming in hot. Oh, Yoko versus Hitman with Piper, WrestleMania 10. Hello, guest ref. Yoko and Hitman versus Piper? With Piper? Was Piper the guest referee there? Oh. Bill Prime Gaming, Assemble supporter. Brother, thank you very, very much. Dude, sweet. I like the Rhea entrance. The belt looks good. It's thick. That's what she said. Right around the edges. Right around the tips. All right. So, oh, it was Javi. Okay. Nah, my brain's melted. It's okay. Oh, Bedazzle as well. Swerve when I drive. Thank you, Bedazzle. Becoming Assemble supporter. Too sweet. I can't do the Prince Nana dance, but it's there for you. Imagine AI voice announcers for cause. The other thing, bro, was going to be talking about who else is going to be in this bloody game, because we've got a great little detail here. Look right there, bro. She's right beside the Fiend. It's Samantha. Batista Triple H is a very good match. That match should be in there. Wrestling is awesome. Greg Von Wagner, Mr. Come Tuesday. Hey, take off your glasses. We're inside. Dijak. Samantha Irving, confirmed. We hadn't seen any like Raw entrances. You notice that? So when they did the preview footage, we saw Royal Rumble and we saw matches on SmackDown. So we got Mike Rome. We knew that. And I was like, I like Mike Rome. But not Samantha. I want the Chelsea Green. And I want all the other ones. She does a great job. But now we can see here, Samantha is in the game. Here's the other interesting piece, everybody. We haven't seen, is it Ashley Taylor? For NXT. We haven't seen any NXT, period. We've seen zero. See, she's right in there. She's right there. We haven't seen any NXT footage. The arena, we haven't seen the announcers. We haven't seen like anybody. Alicia Taylor, excuse me, pardon me. Thank you, Alexa. So we haven't seen anybody for NXT. Ryan Woldridge, yeah. Super chat, thanks, buddy. GG's in the game, great. We should got Ric Flair's Sean. We should, but he's doing woo wings over in AEW. So we can't get Ric Flair. But I got some hope here, everybody, that we are going to get 3 announcers. Do you imagine? You get 3 announcers finally, and then being able to go and toggle which announcer you want. Probably can't do that, but they probably will do. See, I'm gonna be bummed out if it's Mike Rome for all of the pay-per-view announcers. Default. I want to be able to change the announcers. God, if that option's in there, so good. Such a good detail. Ryan, thank you very much for your super chat. How many WWE legends confirmed for 2K24? Ooh, Ryan's World here. I don't know. But let's look at the list, shall we? Because then we'll know. I hope we get 3 announcers. But man, if we got 2 announcers and I could pick which ones I want, at least to even have the variety is going to do wonders for me. That's 2K23. Get out of here with this old game. No one plays you anymore. 2K24 roster. SmackDown Hotel does a great job. TLC Legends. They don't have a number at the top there, but 2, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 42 legends confirmed already, but some duplicates. Hoping we get the Wyatt family. Bray, my favorite. Me too. I think we're going to get a lot of Bray. Fiendish FBE says, I wish Fiend Orton 37 was in only because of the unlockables. So do I, buddy. I think that would be a great one if they added that in. And then you get the Alexa Bliss one. She's oozing her face. That'd be fun. Unlikely we get Dolph. Met him last week at MCW. Well, that's really cool. No, I don't think we get Dolph. I think he's gone. Sheldon Benjamin's gone. So you do got a healthy list here of some legends. Like George Animal Steel, I hope is actually playable in there. Dusty's in the pre-order pack, which is great. Why they put Charlotte Flair as a legend? Come on, SmackDown Hotel. Not a legend. Not a legend. But again, you're gonna get some duplicates here. Rick Rude, I'm glad is in there. I need Mr. Perfect. Where is Mr. Perfect? Yeah, see, they put Rhea as WrestleMania. Not a legend. Razor Ramon. Ronda Rousey's not a legend. Get that out of here. No. Stardust. Again, what is this legends list? Legends. Stardust is not a legend. And we get multiple versions of The Rock. Superstar Billy Graham is going to be cool too. So our 80s roster is going to be filled out pretty good. Because it's 4 years WrestleMania, I got a lot of hope for this roster. The DLC is quite interesting because we don't know. You got to think it's going to be something like Jade, CM Punk. I don't know who else they're going to throw in there. They're going to need a lot. Probably a lot of NXT to fill this thing out unless they got a bunch of Legends deals. Matthew Kenny, Assemble supporter. Thank you very, very much, buddy. Too sweet to you, Matthew Kenny. Always coming in clutch. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, they probably got a lot of legends when it's going to come to that. Stardust is a legend. It's just the way they built out the list. It's all good. We're getting the real Dijak. Finally. Yeah, finally. Dijak's going to be my NXT champion. Watch out. But the big question is going to be, where is Universe Mode, my GM? Where is it? Oh, someone's posted footage of Fight Forever's Swerve and Claudio at the beach. No, it's not Claudio. It's Dax. I just saw a bald guy. There's your beach. What the? Okay, cool. Cool transition. Nice. Nice Swerve. But... Nice. The gap, though. Gotta fix that a little bit. Red suit, don't spam. What do you think will happen in my Rise modes? Well, you're gonna get two. You're gonna get a male and a female story. But I don't know what the storyline's gonna be. Probably something like you're making your way to WrestleMania. I wish they would do it where it's like pick your path. In terms of, I'm gonna pick the male storyline, and then I'm gonna go and say I want to go for the Intercontinental title. Go. I don't want to do the social media stuff. All of that backstage, like sitting on the phone and going click, room, rotate, click, room, rotate, click, go to the next word. That bored me to death. Just give me main titles and tag, pick my path, and go. I want to go fight the tag titles. Great. Find a partner, be a heel, be a face, tell a nice little story, give it to me for 2-3 hours. Done. And then I could play them in order if I wanted to and work up and give people the options. Oh, that hockey cowboy just subscribed. Oh, hell yeah. What are you doing? Austin might come back, eh? We can change the camera angle for War Games match? I think so. That's an interesting one. I haven't heard. Will we see the Dudley Boys as DLC? Very likely. They got a Legends deal way back the past year. Ah, Beach Bites is in here too. What's up, buddy? Unleashed and Undisputed. Jericho and Michaels WrestleMania to be on Showcase 24. Yuri? No, because Jericho works with AEW. So no. If you are signed to WWE, it's a good chance. If you're in AEW, not a good chance. It's not a good chance. Now, shall we talk about Road to WrestleMania? I got a lot of problems with your road. It's not flat. It's curvy and weird. Do you guys think that with WrestleMania, now that we have had the press conference, do you think that it's actually all part of the plan? I do believe they pivoted. I think they had to pivot hard. That's what she said. Because they had the Cody thing on SmackDown, and it went kaboom. People lost their minds. So then they did the press conference. And that was them pivoting and getting on track. The Monday Night Raw segment, Rollins and Cody. That was good. I think I tweeted it out. I feel like they are trying to build this thing like a Marvel movie where Roman Reigns is Thanos. Because the way Rollins talked was like, I will be your shield and we'll do this together. And the dialogue, the lines he used was like, Roman Reigns has become even more powerful every single year, and every single time he beats somebody, he gets more and more powerful, and we need to take him down once and for all. Like, it was very much this is Captain America and Iron Man talking about Thanos. That makes The Rock Galactus. So I feel like they're trying to go for that kind of cinematic thing where they're trying to finally take down the big Thanos, the big evil boss who's gained all the power with the championship and the gauntlet. And that's what they're doing. Yeah, Javi, I saw the pre-match intro for Bronson Reed. I also saw that he lost. I hope he gets a final chance. What is it? Last chance to get into the chamber? I hope he gets in. Hockey Cowboy, hoping that Von Erich's as DLC, then Iron Claw just came out. Ooh, that'd be a sick DLC. A Bedazzle subscribed. Oh, hell yeah. No lock story again. Lawrence Taylor, Bam Bam Bigelow. Ooh, Bam Bam, yeah. Bam Bam we talked about a while ago that Bam Bam is a possibility for DLC. But yeah, the loser bracket's great. Yeah. So I think that SmackDown originally, they've kind of erased that. They fumbled that. The Rock's reaction was not good. Kicked Cody out of the main event. They realized that wasn't a good idea. They could never convince me that that was the plan. I think as a result, they did the press conference. And they were like, let's shoot this. Let's get this trailer out. Let's get everything kind of hyped and ready to go. And I think that's what they did. And they gave us that whole segment. That whole press conference is built for that, to redo the SmackDown segment. That's what I took it as. So we got the redo. Then you got the buildup of Cody and Seth. I'm glad that Cody is not going after Seth. I still find it weird, though, because they're having a chamber match for Seth's number one contender for Mania, but Seth's also talking like he's going to be helping Cody out. So is Cody and Seth pulling double duty? That's a lot of matches taken up and not enough for other people. Although it's a 2 nights of WrestleMania. So if you want a 4-hour show, make some matches shorter, make some matches longer. There's a lot of options in there, but I do believe it's still going to the tag match. What do you think? Zach T, thank you very much. Do you think that the American Badass Undertaker is in the game? Wasn't he in 23? Probably. I think they'll give you all versions of Undertaker again. Big Evil Boss Dwayne is more than Roman. I like... The Rock is huge, guys. The Rock is gigantic. Even to Roman Reigns. He made Roman look small. And he made him like just ridiculous. Pillman? Don't know if Pillman would actually be in the game. I thought they did a Legends deal. So it might be too late. There are some options in there. Cody with Jay, Sammy, Seth, Roman, Solo, Rock, and Jimmy. They could do that. They could do a multi-man. See, I think the tag team match is a good idea because it does protect. It protects The Rock, protects Seth because he's still working out the knee. But mostly it gets The Rock not having to do a full one-on-one match. But we don't know. We still don't know. I think that's part of the fun of this whole story is that it's going to lead somewhere and we get to go for a fun ride. So I think it's going to be really cool that we're going to get something interesting to WrestleMania. I think The Rock is going to put more roadblocks in front of Cody. And I don't think it's going to be as cut and dry now that Triple H kind of muscled his way to say he's in charge and that he's not going to that's the main event. I think on SmackDown, you're going to see The Rock's response because he's going to be there and he's going to kind of muscle back and be like, yeah, you can have this, but you're not going to get or to screw Triple H somehow. And that's going to set up more of the story. So a lot more seeds are going to get planted, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Redman. They should make Cody versus Reigns lumberjack match with Bloodline on the outside and Sammy and Jay on Seth. They could, but you don't want to make it too sloppy. You don't want to get it like just way overbooked. But I do see them having like Solo and Jimmy out there or come out to try and interfere. You need the crumbling of the bloodline. Like that's what all this is about. So you need to see at the very end of WrestleMania 40, the Roman Rock story is going to keep going. I think that's going to play out for the next 3 years. I really do. I don't think they're done. I think it's chapter 1, like Brian Gewirtz said. They're just getting started with this whole thing. I think you are going to see that play out for a very long time, and they're going to partner it up with the Netflix deal in the next year, and I think it's all going to kind of start playing out that way. I think this year you don't get the Rock Roman one-on-one match because they're going to align, and you got heel Rock. It's going to turn Roman babyface. I think you're going to get next year's WrestleMania is going to be Rock Roman 1, and Rock wins, and then you're going to get Rock Roman 2, Roman wins, and they'll do 1-to-1 like they did with Cena. So at WrestleMania 43, 42, and 43, something like that, that's when they'll have their final matches. But they'll tell that multi-year story because both of them are not really around. They can do stuff on Netflix. They can do a lot of specials. They can try to make it feel like a movie. And I think that's what they're going to try to do with them going forward, which is where The Rock says it's a different, something you've never seen before. That's what I think they're going to be doing. That's my guess. WrestleMania 40, though, I think needs to be the crumbling, the end of the bloodline. I'm actually tired of the bloodline story now in its current iteration. I don't need Solo and Jimmy, Heyman being bloodline anymore. Move them around. Move Solo to Raw. Like, I don't know what you do. Move Jimmy back over to Raw and fight Jay. It'd be kind of fun if Jay won the IC title at Mania. I know he's got a match on Raw coming up, but get Jay to win the IC title. Do a draft. Jimmy comes over. There's your program. Jimmy versus Jay for the IC title. Move Gunther up to World Heavyweight title. Jack, 29 months. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm hoping for Seth Triple H Mania 33 and 2K24 Showcase. That was a good match. That one should be in there. That was a good build, too. I like that one a lot better. Fiendish, Cody and Seth announced for Grayson Waller effect at Elimination Chamber. Really? Oh, cool. Okay, so they're going to do that segment. They're going to beat down Grayson Waller and what's his name? Theory. Probably what they're going to do. David Henry, good to see you, buddy. Solo's on a losing streak. Yeah, he beat John Cena. He spiked him to death. And Solo's done nothing. I want to see Paul Heyman break off, and this is what you do too. You have the end of WrestleMania 40 where Roman loses everything. Brock is the heel. Cody wins, yay. Cody and Seth stand tall. The bloodline is over. Heyman walks out. And I want to see the next night on Raw, Heyman in the limo with Braun Breaker. They're teasing that. That is so perfect. It's a new Brock Lesnar. If Braun has Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns goes away for a very long time, and you keep Paul Heyman around, and you start siding with Braun Breaker, and you tell a cool story with them. And then Roman comes back as a face. Global reviews, Bloodline splits in 2 long-term. Rock leads one, Roman the other. You could, but do you really want to do like Battle of the Bloodline again? I think you need to do something different. Viral Short says, I want the WrestleMania 33 arena. I don't know if it'll be in the game. Shawn versus Brett, Mania 12. Doesn't look like it. We'll have to see, guys. Where are we at here? Just checking in on the chat and see how we got. Oh, we got over 1,000 people in the chat. This is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are one of the 1,000 people that have joined me here today, let me talk to you. Thank you so much for being here. Hit the subscribe button if you guys can. You can hit the like button too. If 1,000 people hit the sub button if you haven't already, it gets us up to the next goal. I don't even know what the goal is. Hold on, the camera's doing weird things. Hiya! There we go. We're back in. Doing some weird stuff in there. My chat, though, I think is being wonky because I can't see half the messages now. Lex, what do you do? What do we do with Solo then? Lex, I would have said that it's Heyman and Solo. But I don't know what you do with Solo. Put Solo back in. You know what you do? You have a rebuild of Solo Sikoa. And you have Solo falls apart in a quiet way. And he kind of goes crazy. And what do you do with Solo? Put him into NXT. You got new NXT show starting up on Sci-Fi or whatever the hell they're doing next year. Have Solo go back to NXT. You start beefing up NXT. It's a new show. It's a new rebrand and all of that. They got big talent. They need to flood it with some more talent. Put Solo in NXT for like 6 months and tell the story of Solo crumbling and falling apart, that he was at the highest of highs at WrestleMania and he's beaten John Cena and all this stuff. And you bring him all the way down to NXT again and you have him just go crazy and then beef him back up. He needs more depth. He needs a depth. I think so. Kilo says, I'm from Italy. Oh, hello. I love your wine and I love your pizza. I went to Italy with my wife many years ago. And Italy, it was my favorite thing of my trip. We did like a European thing, and not a European tour like WWE. We went over there, and I loved sitting in Italy. My favorite memory was having wine, sitting outside, and having freshly made pizza sauce. Oh my gosh, I lost it. There's nothing in the world that beat it. Too good, too sweet, as they say. How about that? Wine also good. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody, by the way. Yeah, Lex, I would say you build up Solo all over again. Do it that way. Your thoughts on AEW Season Pass number 3? I covered it a little while ago, but if you did just join us, AEW Fight Forever Season Pass number 3 has dropped. And you're going to get Swerve, you're going to get Claudio, you're going to get Jamie Hayter. Those are your 3 pieces of DLC. So throw this at you guys while I'm doing stuff too. You're going to get all 3 pieces of DLC in here. Swerve being the headliner. Swerve is out already. You're getting a beach arena that you can do day and night. You're going to get more moves, soundtracks. There's a free piece of content that's going to be in there too that people can buy, or excuse me, get for free. But we don't have new match types. We don't have new modes. These DLC packs are done months before. So I think the additions of the roster, excellent. The biggest thing that comes out of this for me is going to be the price point. So they're giving you 3 wrestlers, but they're charging you $16.99 Canadian for the DLC, for the whole season pass. So with a new arena, like a new arena, it's not just Dynamite, but a new arena and 3 wrestlers and the extra tires and all of that, it's not bad. It's way better. $30 was way too much for Fight Forever. Any type of season pass content. So $16, or you can buy Swerve on his own for $9.99 and you get him in like Alta tires. But that doesn't make any sense. Just get the season pass, or just wait on it, because every season they do this, you're able to get the next season for less. So they just do it that way. And by the way, I did see that Lex Express was in the chat, and Lex was talking, he's in there. He's talking about Mr. Solo Sikoa. Guys, do me a favor. Go over to Lex. Check him out right there. Booyah! Lex Express does WWE 2K24 content. He's a great creator. He's a good, level-headed dude. He puts out content like it's nobody's business. I can't keep up with the man. He's just on fire. He's just spitting stuff out left and right. I can't even keep up with Lex. He's got streams. He's got a great community. He does great stuff. Follow Lex Express on YouTube if you guys can. What systems are you getting 2K24 on? Brian. Well, I don't know. Steam for sure, because I have it all hooked up here for content. So I'm getting it on Steam, and then I'm going to probably get it on Xbox. I've always gotten it on Xbox because I don't have my PlayStation Plus anymore. See, to do the online, I don't want to pay for that. So I assume that I can't do community creations, like download community creations, if I don't have PlayStation Online Pass thing. Oh, Matt Muse subscribed. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I kind of want it on PlayStation 5. Change it up. I haven't played a wrestling game on my PlayStation in forever. So I really don't know. Jack with the super chat. WWE Fashion Seth turns on Cody and says he did it for The Rock, and then the Hulkamaniac's brother. Then Roman wins the title off Seth. Double turn. That'd be disgusting. But I love where your head's at, Jack. Sin Nickel, dude, you've been crushing it today. Thank you very much for your support. I can buy groceries. Thanks to you. And everybody else. They should do an open hub, like on the NBA side. What do you mean, Sin, by an open hub? Open hub? Whatever that is, I'd like to see it. Call him Solo. That's a good one, Red Man. Did you see Kane's shirt anywhere, Hayden? No, I didn't. I didn't see any. I've gone through the trailers to see what the heck there is, and I haven't seen that. No, very, very curious. Puzzling, as they say. Quite puzzling. Let's see here. We got more trailer stuff for you. More gameplay footage coming at you. Any word on when we're getting a full roster reveal? Jada Lynn? Not yet. I got a feeling it's next week. IGN Fan Fest is Monday, and they will probably just replay the showcase trailer that we just got. After that, it's probably... There's a little Mach in there. My guess is like Tuesday. That's just a guess. Fan Fest. You got to think about the marketing cycle and like where they're kind of pushing along. It's just my educated guesses here. But if you follow the tea leaves, you can see like, well, every couple of days they got something else to kind of keep them hype going, momentum, talking, got a trailer. They drop new screenshots like every day, maybe an entrance. When 2K dropped the Fiend entrance, by the way, good on you, 2K. That was a great surprise. It was a full entrance. Good job. Because that's what I missed back in the day, was being able to get trailer reveals, like entrance reveals, like every day, getting 4 or 5 of them. And I know they have like roster reveals and those things and the 2K Next makers, and they want to be able to hype it up in a lot of ways. But I like being able to go online and be like, dude, they just dropped this whole entrance for this guy. I'm like, oh, sweet. Like, I love that stuff. So I wish they did more of that. I love that they revealed the Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, for that. And I thought it was a really good job in the way they did that. I think that if you follow along with the marketing layout of it all, they keep dropping showcase trailers. That's got to be the last showcase trailer. You've shown way, way too much. So got to be the end of the showcase trailers. Now I need the rest. The roster reveal is probably going to be hosted by Greg Miller again, probably filmed back at the Royal Rumble like they did before, because Greg was at the Royal Rumble itself. And then after that, I hope they give us like the dev diaries. I know they probably can't do a trailer or won't do a trailer for My GM and Universe because the updates are probably on the smaller side, but I really would love them to do another full dev diary deep dive talking to me about the updates when it comes to Universe mode. I know they're probably small this year. Lionel Jinx did say in interviews that they're not crazy big changes. We have a good foundation. They're building off of that. I don't expect wild changes to Universe mode, unfortunately. I think it's probably a very difficult system to work with. I'm kind of hoping that My GM is a lot better. Universe mode I want stable. I hope that the cutscenes that they use for the rivalry actions is good. Double titles is in there. That's good. Universe, and I hope they have like 2-night premium live events. Just little tweaks to universe mode. It doesn't need to be overhauled. Promos is missing. I think people do want to have promos back in there, but you know, we can't get everything. See, we've seen all these like SmackDown entrances. We didn't see Raw because Samantha Irving's there, and we have seen 0 NXT, which makes me very interested. Sin Nickel, dude, thank you so much for your super chat. Holy crap. 2K should do a My Rise that's like my career on the NBA side. There's an open hub. Oh, this is what you're talking about. Excuse me. There's an open hub, and it's your rise to becoming a legend. A constantly updating shop for attires. Pick your brand. So almost like a blend. I mean, I get you on the NBA side. I have seen that before. I apologize. But where it's like almost like Fight Forever in terms of here's your updated shop with the tires and all of that. They should do that. Put your My Rise character through a hub, updated shop for new stuff to download, use in-game currency, use your virtual currency that you collect, and you could buy new attire parts. That's a really good idea, Sid. Good idea. Well done. Thank you for your support. Is Samantha and Alicia? David Henry, it seems like Samantha's in there. If I got Samantha and Mike Roma, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I just want to make sure that I can select them for different shows. That'll be the one thing there. Oh, I'm just talking to my wife. She don't need nothing. Randy's model is slightly updated. I mean, they got rid of the mustache. You big, bulky Randy Orton. Becca Baby, is it confirmed yet that the universe is the same thing this year? Anywhere match? Oh, I was reading two things. And no updates. Well, we just haven't heard anything yet. Based off the interviews like I've read, they're fairly small. They're not doing anything crazy substantial for universe mode. There's no talk of promos, which makes me think that because in the press release stuff, they've talked about double title matches added to universe mode, quality of life stuff, and rival reactions getting an update. Makes me feel like promos is not in there, because if it was, I think they would talk about it, and I think they would want to talk about it. Joshua Snyder, thank you very much for your support. What's up? Assemble. Hi, it's Matt. Hi. Why is it so difficult for developers to add promos? We're just talking about this. Add promos and show intros and backstage interviews with text, obviously. They act like this is difficult. Josh, I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I think them having a 7 to 8 month cycle on these games is probably what hurts them a lot. It probably forces them to cherry pick what they need to focus on versus not. I would sit there and go, in my dumb head, I'm like, well, yeah, why can't I just have select pro, like in universe, select match, then the next block is select promo. What type of promo? In-ring, backstage, ramp. Okay, click backstage. Now what do you want it to be? Confrontation, tag team, alliance. Click that, and then add text for custom text option. Hit play. I don't know. I get the feeling that Universe is a very touchy system because it has been around for so long. It's not new for this team of 2K. It's the old Ukes engine. I think it's been around very, very, very long time. And I think that's what hinders them from doing anything crazy new when it comes to universe mode. Because GM mode keeps getting a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And I feel like at some point, guys, honestly, I feel like at some point they are going to just merge them like they did in the past. I think GM mode could surprise us and get a few more bigger updates and look a little bit bigger and better. And the only things that will be missing is rival reactions. So the promos part. And if you were like, well, I've seen all the promos or I don't really care about that part, or I just want to follow regular WWE TV and kind of play along, GM mode is kind of doing the right thing for the most part. Harry Potter, did you see my question? No. I'm looking at the... Oh, there it is. Big question. Okay. Who do you think will help Cody versus Roman? Possibly Goldust, possibly John Moxley make one-time return? No. I don't see any of them. Goldust, I could see just being in the audience. I don't think they would allow... Moxley, no, for sure. It wouldn't make any sense. Yeast Maester, thank you very much. Really hope the copyright for music is screwed up for the... Really hope the copyright music is screwed up for the jukebox and Caw. I miss the days where everything was available. Yeah, so do I. I think they'll still have a lock on some stuff, but I think Cody's theme will probably be fixed. Do you miss advanced entrances? We have entrance creator, but yeah, I miss create finisher actually. Advanced entrance creator with the new cameras, I think it's a good thing. It's a good win, but they need to do a little bit more. Like, I really like that we're getting full custom camera options. But if you do it AI match, you can control the cameras. I love that. I really do. I'm curious if I can control the camera when it comes to entrances. Like from the very beginning, if it's going to be an AI match, can I get all the different Bray Wyatt angles? If I can do that, if I can just run an AI match, and right now I could grab the controller and hit B and control the entrance camera, I'm going to be so happy, because you have no idea as a creator how much freedom that will give you for creating thumbnails and cool content. And you want to make videos out of stuff. If you can, at the very least, if you can control the cameras at the entrances, it will help so much, because we have Entrance Creator where you can toggle and flick between all the big different camera shots. It's all there. It's just unlocking the tools, I think. Whoop that trick. Yes. Whoop that trick. I'm excited for the game, guys. We are only days away. Mark your calendars, dummy. We are days away. Oh, we got 500 likes. Guys, thank you very, very much. We have over 1,000 people in the chat. This is incredible. Some of our strongest streams ever. Thanks for coming by for the show. And we got 500 likes. Thank you, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are here too for the first time. Let Me Talk to You is here every single Wednesday at 1 p.m. is what we're trying to do to make it a thing. We do it as a regular thing. And just come in here and come into my house and we hang out and we talk a little bit. We talk about that WWE or if it's AEW. There's a lot of cool stuff that's happening right now. And the showcase is coming. I like the showcase intros that we got. You get that Rick Rude in there. You got Sami Zayn. The roster's looking healthy. We got over 200 people that they are talking about is going to be in showcase. Love to see what else they're going to bring. Let's see here. Oh, Sin, thank you again. Still no soundtrack announcement for who's doing it. That's kind of odd, isn't it? I felt like last year and the year before that, they were all like, here's the music, brother. They were all like geared up to tell us who's doing the soundtrack. It's not something I care about. But they're usually very quick on that stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just a different approach this year. Maybe they don't have a big thing. Because it was like, John Cena picked the tracks for this thing. Oh, all right. Don't care. Is that 200 with no DLC though? Yeah, Sean, that's a good question. I assume it is. It's 200 plus the DLC on top of it. You think we get Great Khali? Maybe it's DLC. I could see it happening because he made one appearance with WWE. Yeah, the JC, the Hall of Fame Trons need to go away. Yeah, Kadar's like, who cares about soundtrack? Honestly, I just turn it off. After you listen to it twice in your menu, you're just like, okay, let's mute this thing, please. And then I just put on NWO, DX theme songs. Peas, thank you for coming by. What'd you miss? Everything. We've talked about showcase mode. We've talked about the matches. We've talked about AEW Fight Forever Season 3 is out. Talked about the potential matches remaining. Brock Lesnar is probably one of those potential matches. Ultimate Warrior. I love that we're going to get the face paint breaking. That's cool. I thought I heard something online that, you know, when the devs revealed, like, through the gameplay footage, the blood enhancements, which I love. I thought there was feedback sent to them. They were like, hey, this is way too bright, like the blood on the mat. So I think that they're going to adjust that. I'm curious how the game is going to look like after it comes out, like not only when it does get released, but also what are we going to get when it does, like it's released and it's done, and then the patches, and like what kind of state it's going to be in. 2K24 has potential to be a very good game, but still need to see things like Universe, Online, My GM, My Rise. I think all of those will come in like dev diaries in the next like week or so. It's kind of my guess. Yeah, it's just my guess. But yeah, the whatchamacallit, the soundtrack, I'm just kind of like, whatever. Updates on special guest referee? No. And they've got for special guest referee, they mentioned how there's, what is it? Create a referee. I want to see that. I want to see create a referee. Custom refs. More I want to see a referee match. We haven't seen a casket match. We've seen the preview for it. I don't like that I get it, but I don't like that everyone has a generic casket match win. They showed Undertaker sitting on the casket. Like, that was silly. It's whatever. Slap the Penguin says 22nd of February is roster reveal ratings like last year. Well, there you go. I have not confirmed that. I don't know for sure, but it's probably very likely. Come back like mini games sliding into the ring, face to face, someone already standing in the ring for you. I don't know. Do you think they should add females bleed too? No. I mean, I get why people want it, but I don't need it. They do bleed, so it would be accurate. Jacob, have I ever seen Undertaker stone casket? No, I haven't, and I don't need that. I didn't see it. I don't need to see it. Haven't seen Kane on SmackDown Hotel. Roster will be in the game. Yes. More than likely. They already confirmed. They did create wheel. They did confirm create a referee, but we haven't seen it. I just want to see what it looks like. There's another added feature that's kind of like not talked about. Venus FBA, this could be the best game ever. It could be a very good game. My question already is like 2K25. So 2K24, you've done 40 years of WrestleMania. You got this big crescendo, 40 years of Mania, all of these legendary matches and moments, right? It's a big, big deal. Then you're going to have create Matt as referee for 2K24. How dare you? But then you're going to have 40 years of WrestleMania as a big moment, all these cool matches in Austin and stuff. And then 2K25, are you really going to give me an individual showcase again? I don't need that. I think take a break. 2K, here's Matt's dumb suggestion that doesn't matter. You got this beautiful showcase with so many legends and so many great matches. We're excited. There's some stuff missing. Can't please everybody. That's okay. Very, very excited though to play this thing for once because I'm not a big showcase guy, but I'm excited to play this showcase. But what are you going to do? What are you going to tell me that 2K25 is going to be like, okay, we're doing the Randy Orton showcase. Like, I'm glad that you would do a different showcase to focus on different stars, but you've gone from like all of these matches, very special, to just like, okay, we're going to go to single showcase. Take a break. Take a break from showcase. Let's take the showcase team. Let's take a break and let's take that team and then let's dump all our energy into create a story and story designer and universe and GM mode and making it just spectacular. And the online too. Let's take those guys and girls and let's just focus energies over there. And we'll take a break from showcase for like 2 years and give a story designer with online. I'm just saying. Guys, we're going to wrap up here for the day. It's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a stream. I love it. The kids are coming home. It's Valentine's Day. My wife's going to make cocktails. We're getting Indian food for dinner. My belly's going to hurt. I'm very excited. Creative referees Matt. How dare you, Javi? Thank you, Javi, for being a longtime supporter, by the way. Sin Nickel, you've been killing it today. Thank you very much for your super chats. It's very, very big thanks. Thank you very much. Sin Nickel. I care about the soundtrack because the generic songs for custom superstars are trash. That is true. And they do need some good ones for the soundtrack. Like, they need to be good for like entrance themes. Because there's only like one or two I find that you can use, but you're totally right. The generic ones are hot garbage some days. They hurt my brain. But I wonder when the whole actual reveal is going to be. Oh, ACW All-Star Championship Wrestling has become a Universe members. We're winner. Too sweet. Thank you so much for your support. We will have our WrestleMania recaps or reviews, predictions, all of that going up, and the reviews are for channel members, so we will have that. I apologize I couldn't get the Royal Rumble one there for our club members because I was away. I was at Disney for the holidays. So we're going to kind of hit the reset, or excuse me, before Mania, we have Elimination Chamber. So we will have our review for Elimination Chamber for club members. And then this year, there's going to be more stuff that we're going to add in for club members. And there's a lot on the hopper for this year. It's a big year for old Matt here doing stuff. More content, more everything. Guys, thank you all so much for your donations, your super chats today, the chat, the regular chat, subscribing, dropping a like, doing all those things and hanging out for like an hour. Josh became an Assemble supporter. Dude, thank you very much. You guys get all the emojis and all that if you're Assemble supporters or club members. So you can drop all your LA Knight faces in the chat. You can drop your Adam and your takers and get the F out. And your Tony Khans, do all that good stuff. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Tomorrow, there will be a new video coming out. I'm going to be covering some more WWE 2K24 on the showcase side of things. I'm going to go a little bit in depth about some of these showcase matches. We got more to talk about. We're not done yet, not by a long shot. I'll tell you what, one good thing, happy Valentine's Day. Go get yourself some. If you don't have anybody, that's okay too. You just sit quietly and have a nice day. Be safe, be happy, don't hurt yourself, don't be a weirdo, and take care. Matt Hughes subscribed. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'll have a great day. Bye.
Let me talk to you.